All right, we're going to do the digastric muscle right up underneath the mandible. Now, the first thing that most of you are going to have to do, you see these two salivary glands right here. Those are going to have to be dissected away to make room here. Watch. So I'm just going to lift this. Now I want to leave the connective tissue underneath this gland. Just going to clean this out. Just don't take it all the way. And you can see now that's exposing that muscle. Then there's a little bit of connective tissue in the center here. When I lift this up, see that big bubble? We're going to take that bubble, just going to just trim that down, and you'll see there's another muscle right underneath there. Perfect. Now you can see it. I'll come back and clean this out as we go. So the digastric muscle runs right along the mandible. There's one here and one there. Pretty simple. And we're only going to do one margin. We're going to do the inside one. We're not going to dissect along the mandible. It'll detach itself. So I'm just going to show you one of these. I'm going to grab, here's the digastric, so I'm going to grab a nose full of tissue and lift up. And you'll see a bubble start. I have the tool nice and flat, and I'm just going to get this started. Okay, watch. You can see now I can get the nose of my probe in there. Now we have to switch to a scissor technique. Sharp side down, and I'm just going to baby nip and move. Baby nip and move. Look, a lot of stress, and you'll see the connective tissue and the line come out. Just like that. Now, if I open that, you should be able to see in the camera. It'll look like cotton candy under there. All right, now we have to be careful. There's a muscle that goes across the throat called the myohyoid. It's real thin. We don't want to damage it. So again, keep the probe nice and flat. And now I'm just going to scrape those fibers just a little bit. Stress it. Stress it. Keep adding stress. Now I'm going to switch to the round side, and I'm going to do a push down with a slight pull. Watch. Boom. Do you see that roll technique? Boom. Watch. Roll. Nose in and roll. A backwards roll. Boom. Boom. And I'm taking this right up underneath the mandible. Now you can see that'll loosen up this front side right here. Roll, roll, roll. That muscle is 90% done. Now here's the trick. There's that little gland. I'm going to follow this line right here. You follow straight down through there. And I'm going to take this connective tissue and just work it backwards. And you're going to watch this open up. And you have to do this or we can't do the next muscle. Watch, round side. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Use the round side. Scrape, scrape, scrape. Scrape, scrape. Scraping on my scraper back. My scraper back. My scraper back. If you guys don't know that video, that would make more sense. Now look at this. You should be able to get your whole... Look at that. My whole finger goes underneath the jaw now. That's what it should look like on both sides. That's the instruction for digastric. Ready? Go.